Casey Barker, Jonathan Benson, Taylor Bryan, Dakota Kraft, Trevor DeMint.
All right, Casey Barker is here, 12/21/6/14. Okay, now, funds, do you have a payment for that?
No, I did a couple days community service.
He wasn't here. Okay. Okay, so you went back to Lawrence County Recovery, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I'll continue with that, and you can do, what's the one double day we've got? Oh, for sure, May 3rd is a double day for community service. You get 2 days for one. That's a Saturday, May 3rd. May 16th will be your next hearing. 9 o'clock, May 16th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Jonathan Benson,
Yes.
24/1988, it's at RRS. That's a good report. Now, it sounds like you've got a full-time job too, so. And you've done half of your community service and still have some left to do. And you did make a payment on your fine.
Your Honor, he's gonna pay 200 more today.
Okay. He's paying 200?
Yes.
All right, and see the clerk to do that. Yours is a newer case, I'm gonna give you more time. May 30th will be your next review.
Thanks, sir.
9 o'clock, May 30th. See the clerk back here, payment.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Taylor Bryan. Taylor Bryan is 21/12, 23/112.
Your Honor, Mr. Bryan has not been compliant with treatment. I did a detailed letter for you.
Okay.
My recommendation would be inpatient treatment.
Well, if we get her back, that's what we'll do then. She's not appeared today, so it'll be a bench warrant issue for failure to appear.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Dakota Kraft. Is that Bethesda?
Your Honor, I believe he's completed everything on his case. He's in sober living now. He's just maintaining at this point.
Okay, very good. I made a note to myself, finish question mark. So, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Good job. Keep up the work, but I'm not gonna have you come back here for me to follow up with you anymore. Your cases are completed.
Thank you, sir.
Good job.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Trevor Mint is here. He's at the council center. 23/21, 21/167, 23/380, 24/344. Got a report from the council center. I actually spoke to Mr. Carver this morning about Trevor. So we'll stay the course. We'll keep going. May 16th, is your next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Jaron Edgington, Holly Elkins, Thomas Jarvis, Kimberly Jones, Cameron Spitzer.
Jaron Edgington, 231190, has not finished community service, did pay all fines, so would be a benchmark for failure period. Holly Elkins, 245807, 23,342, 04179. And you just have to pay or work off your fines.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've already done your community service, so. You got that double day, you get $100 credit if you work that May 3rd day.
Okay.
I'll set you for Fridays or Mondays, does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
May 16th, that's a Friday.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thomas Jarvis, 23,972. Community service is all done. You just got a little bit left on your fine.
I paid those this morning, sir.
Okay, I did see a payment. Are you still going to Prestera?
Yes, sir, I am.
You get anything from them?
I don't have a paper with me today. I thought I had an appointment yesterday, but I tried to call my counselor and never got through to her. If I need to run to Prestera when I leave here and try to get a paper, I can.
Okay, you've done pretty well. What I'm going to do, I'll just bring it the next time and that may finish you up.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Are you working?
Yes, sir.
Mondays or Fridays, which is
Either one would be fine.
May 30th.
May 30th.
That's a Friday.
Alrighty, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Kimberly Jones is here. 20, 26, 86, 21, 10, 57, 21, 11, 46, 21, 32, 91, 21, 206. Paying off your fines. Do you have a payment you can make?
I paid yesterday, and I'll bring some in as soon as I get some rent money rolling in.
Okay. Did you pay online or pay here?
You know, I come in yesterday, I only paid $10, because the guy only gave me $50 on the rent.
Okay, it is noted. I see it. All right, May 16th is your next hearing.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
As soon as I can get it, I'll bring it in to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later. I'll see you. I was hoping to.
Cameron Spitzer, 231161. The only thing he hasn't done is the driver intervention program. He's paid his fines and court costs. So he's got 7 days to get in before a warrant will issue.
review for Mr. Delaware.
Okay, we need Mr. DeWater in the courtroom, please.
State of Ohio versus Logan Brace, case number CRB 2513.
May I approach, Your Honor? May I approach?
Yes. All right, Mr. Brace is at Bethesda. It's off to a good start where we were Friday, I guess. So, how do you wish to proceed, Mr. DeWater?
Your Honor, I spoke briefly with Mr. Heald about this. I think we can make, I think we're both prepared to make a joint recommendation at this time to the court for sentencing.
Okay.
I believe that recommendation is going to include from the state a suspended jail sentence and a condition of his probation that he complete his treatment successfully with Bethesda. He also is currently on an ankle monitor. I think Mr. Hill's intention was to ask you to leave him on that for a little while. He goes to common pleas court on the 23rd for your information, and so I'm sure that those, whichever judge that is, will likely have the same requirements.
Mr. Hill.
And that is correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Brace, you have a right to make a statement to the court if you wish to do so before I sentence you. Do you have any statement you want to make?
I just want to say I'm sorry for me being in bad shape, but I'm hoping to get my life together now.
Okay, well, you got an excellent opportunity to do that. Take advantage of it. You look a lot better than the last time I saw you, so just a few days ago. It's amazing how much improvement there can be in just a few days. So
Yes, sir.
you're a young guy, you can have a really long and successful life, but you're not going to have a long and successful life if you continue to dabble in the substances that are out in our community floating around. There's a lot of deadly stuff out there. So you got to stay away from it.
Yes, sir.
This is starting the process to do that. Okay, so I'll make a finding of guilty. I'll impose a $300 fine, which I'll suspend if you complete treatment.
Yes, sir.
So you won't have any fine at all if you complete the treatment. I will order you to pay the court costs. I'm going to give you 180 days in jail, and I'll suspend all of it if you complete treatment.
Yes, sir.
I'll order you to remain on a GPS monitor until such time as the common pleas court orders it removed.
Yes, sir.
So I'll leave it up to, because you're going down there to that court, if they want to leave it on, fine for a while, if they want to take it off, fine with that. I thought initially it was good for you to have in place. So now one thing I don't know if you understand, you stayed there, you didn't try to leave. I have to have this talk, I feel like, because, again, you're young, and I don't know if you understand the significance of this, but once a GPS monitor is placed on you, there's no reason to leave because they can track you down to wherever you are. The only way to get away from it is to cut it off, and that comes with a lot of dire consequences. I mean, you're already in common pleas court. The common pleas court, for people who don't know, we have a felony court and a misdemeanor court. This is the misdemeanor court, so you're leaving here. You've got some other cases in common pleas. The adult probation puts the monitors on people when I ask them to, and people cut them off, which is the only way to get away from it. You got to cut it off if you want to get away and go do some stuff. But then when they get you back, they're going to charge you with a felony and they're going to send you to prison. I've only had about 5 people do it, but they've all went to prison. It's like a direct ticket to prison if you cut your ankle monitor off. It's not a joke. So don't do that. I mean, you do not want to go to prison.
It's a lengthy sentence too.
Yeah, it's like three years is the minimum, I think. That's the standard, 3 years for cutting off your ankle monitor. They treat it like an escape, so And it won't be me. I won't be the one sentencing you. It'll be one of the judges in Ironton at the main courthouse. So do not cap your ankle monitor. Keep it on until the judge down there, eventually they'll remove it if they feel like you're committed to staying and seeing your treatment through.
Yes, sir.
I'll set a review hearing, but since he's going to be monitored by Tom, please, we don't need to have it until October 3rd, the standard time. So 2 years of level 5 probation. You got a good start toward getting clean. You got to make it a priority and work at it,
Yes, sir.
and it'll happen. But you have to be one-on-one. I want you to do it. Your mother's here, she wants you to do it. The judge is down there. Everybody wants you to do it. You're the most important person in this. You have to want it.
Yes, sir.
If you don't want it, it ain't gonna happen. So, it's the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You make them drink for a while because you're kind of locked up and you have to go to treatment now. But eventually, you gotta do it on your own. Eventually, it's gotta become you that wants to stay clean. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
He'll need to see probation before he leaves, right?
Yes, you need to see Mr. Major before you leave.
Thank you.
Okay? We're going to start what's called the arraignment hearings next. So if you're here and you got a new case, or if you missed the hearing on an old case, you need to come in the courtroom and be ready to come up when your name's called. So when your name is called, come up to the table to your right, stand there. I'm going to go over the charges with you. Okay, we've got some people coming in. Come in and have a seat. So all defendants have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. But what you do say is on the record. So if you get up and make some statement about your case, that can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney. You have a right to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you enter guilty or no contest, you're waiving those rights. You should not waive your rights if you don't understand what's happening, if you're confused, if you don't know what to do. If you want a lawyer or a trial, you need to enter a not guilty plea. That's the safest plea. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Twyla Roach, case number CRB 25208.
Mr. Gallardo, you're entering an appearance.
I am, Judge, and we've received a copy of the complaint. I've discussed it with my client. We'd waive a formal reading of it and enter not guilty plea today.
Not guilty plea is entered. You have a preference as to pretrial date?
I've got a couple on May 5th. Is that acceptable date?
That's fine. May 5th will be the pretrial, will be at 10 a.m. She has a bond up, so that bond is continued as posted. Is there any kind of protection order requested here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there a problem to stay away from Larry Roach?
There's no problem
Is he here today, or?
stay away from here. The problem would be staying away from the house where this happened. It's actually her father's house. Her father's unfortunately in a nursing home right now. So she still does need to go to the house, but Larry doesn't live there.
Okay, well, that's, if he's not there, then it's not a problem for her to go there.
Okay.
Well, there's something going on with the estate and
Right.
a dispute over who is the administrator or
It's a trust. Her dad is still alive, so she is his guardian, and so she has a need from time to time to go to his house to get his clothing or whatever may be there that he needs.
But this is her father's house, not Larry Roach's house.
Correct.
Okay.
And I think the complaint even says that.
Well, the protection order would be to stay away from Larry Roach. So
Okay.
that's not a problem.
No, that's not a problem.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Fields?
no, Your Honor.
All right, there'll be a protection order issued to stay away from Larry Roach.
I'll have her sign that now, Judge.
Next hearing, May 5th, 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jordan Jackson, case number TRD 25676 A and B.
Ma'am, are you Jordan Jackson?
I am.
Ms. Jackson, it's alleged that you were driving without an operator's license, but you're cited into the wrong court. So, this is your lucky day, so to speak. I mean, I'm going to dismiss it on a technicality, which sometimes people like, that benefits them, and other times people don't like, if it's for somebody else's benefit.
I do have a question.
Ma'am, let me finish, then you can ask me a question, okay? This is a court for jailable offenses. This is criminal court. This is not the traffic court. You have a traffic violation with no possible jail time. You should have been cited into the traffic court, not the criminal court. So, this does not, if you still don't have a license, this isn't going to fix it. It just means your case is going to be dismissed. If you're going to drive, you need to get a license. Okay? And you need to wear a safety belt. You are also alleged to not be wearing a safety belt. That's a non-jailable offense also. So I'm dismissing your charges. You understand why, on a technicality?
I do.
You have a question now.
Well, I'll just ask him out here. It's about my whole license situation.
Well, I don't know if they can help you with that, but I'll tell you who can help you with your license situation. You're supposed to be able to go to, there's 2 local B&B facilities in Lawrence County now, one in Proctorville, one in Ironton. You should be able to, they should, because they didn't always do this, but they're supposed to do it now. If you walk in there and say, I want to help with getting my license, if you got problems on your license history, then they're supposed to walk you through it, because they have a computer right there, they can see what your history is. So go to one of those agencies and talk to them. Okay, the case is dismissed.
State of Ohio versus Crystal M. Hamlin, case number CRB 25148. And State of Ohio versus Joshua T. Hamlin, case number CRB 25147.
So, ma'am, you're Crystal Hamlin?
Yes.
And this is Joshua Hamlin?
Yes.
All right. You're both charged with aggravated menacing. The allegations look to be identical. Glad you said on March the 4th in Fayette Township, you knowingly each caused the other to believe you would cause serious physical harm to their person or property. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you each understand the charges?
Yes,
Yes.
Do you each understand the rights you have?
yes,
How do you plead?
not guilty.
Not guilty.
Do you want lawyers appointed to represent you?
Yes.
Or are either one of you working?
He's not, but I am.
Okay, what are you doing?
I work for Wise Medical, but I only get 12 hours a week right now, so.
Okay. Well, you're eligible for court appointed counsel. So, Mr. Morford, I'll appoint you to represent Mrs. Hamlin, and then who's Mr. Smith? I'll appoint you to represent Mr. Hamlin. Do either of you want a protection order? against the other?
No,
And I assume you're relatives.
he's my son.
This isn't a cross.
Oh, it's against others?
Yeah.
Yes.
this is
I was
against-
It's
thinking
not
against
for
each
each
other.
other.
Okay, so
The,
the victim is alleged to be a third party.
yeah, and the alleged victim is Joseph Cremines, and we are going to ask for protection.
Okay, so is there any problem for you, each of you to stay away from Joseph Hermines?
No, sir, but the only issue would be on May 8th and the 9th. He has grand jury for the death of my husband, and I would like to be able to be in the courtroom to hear what happened that day.
Well, if it's a grand jury, that's in secret, you can't go and listen to what?
I don't remember.
Is it grand jury or a petit jury? Petit jury is where the trial is.
It's a trial.
Okay.
He's got I may have said it wrong. I know he's
Yeah.
got grand jury, he's got a
Grand
oath
jury
kind
is
of.
kind of a secretive thing.
Okay.
They need to consider indictments on people, so yeah, you can't go to listen to that. But I'll allow you to go to a public trial.
Okay, thank you.
Just don't engage with him or
No.
contact him or post anything about it.
No, I won't.
And what's the date of that trial?
May 8th and 9th.
Well, we probably need to come back before then. See.
I'm here the second or the fifth, Judge, isn't it?
Let's do, what about you, Mr.?
I'm free either.
Let's try the second, May 2nd, for pre-trial. They can both sign signature bonds of $1,000. Not guilty plea is entered for you both.
Protection orders. Both places, both dates.
Thank you, Judge.
You are.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, right here at the bottom is your signature.
When are we coming back here on that?
2nd of May.
Sorry.
What is the date?
11. Sign above too, please.
Here's what we're doing.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Clarence Carter, case number TRD 25-149, A and B.
All right, sir, you're Clarence Carter.
I'm Clarence Carter.
Mr. Carter, it's alleged that January 30th of 2025, Union Township, you were driving while you were under a driver's license suspension. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine, and that you failed to display plates. That's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty $150 fine. Do you understand those two charges?
Sir, could I speak?
Well, answer my question. Do you understand the charges?
Yep, sir.
Do you understand the rights you have?
Right.
How do you wish to plead to these charges?
I can't hear you hardly.
How do you wish to plead to the charges? You can plead guilty, not guilty?
Well, I plead guilty. I mean, I was driving,
Okay.
but it was my girlfriend's car, and she had traded her Toyota for a Subaru over to the Ashland dealer there. And when they did, they transferred the license. Well, she didn't get down there to pick her other license plate up and put on the Subaru. But anyway, when he told me my license was suspended, and I asked him, could he tell me why? And he said he couldn't do it, but I had to go to D&B in West Virginia. So I go over and call Charleston. 2 years ago, I sold an 03 Harley Davidson Heritage, and sold it to a guy over here. Well, they said it was due to my insurance. Well, I had insurance on the bike, Well, the girl called Charleston, she looked it up, and she said that she couldn't understand why they had suspended my license over an insurance. And she said that she couldn't understand it because it showed up right there that the bike had been sold and it was in another state. So I couldn't figure out what they was doing or why they did it. I didn't get no notification, no nothing about it.
Have you talked, well, this was in January, and you were cited in the court, and it looks like you didn't show up.
Well, I didn't understand I thought it was just a citation when he did, because he followed me up to Walmart where she works. My girlfriend was working there, which is my wife now, but she was working, and I got up there and she took the car and took it home.
Well, it says right at the top, you are summoned and ordered to appear on January 31st, 2025.
I know, I tried to find it and couldn't find it. I think my grandson threw it out the window or something.
Okay, well, if we check with the West Virginia DMV right now, what are they gonna tell us?
They're gonna tell you that they cleared it.
That you're cleared?
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, just have a seat. I'm gonna have someone check on that, and then we'll call you back up, and I'll send you after we find out what they're saying. Okay. Your case will be recalled later. You can have a seat. We're gonna check with the West Virginia DMV to see if you're currently valid or not.
State of Ohio versus Stacy Cornell, case number TRD 17646, TRD 144213.
And ma'am, you're Stacy Cornell?
Yes, sir.
And you're coming in on, these are old cases, but it looks like, from what I'm seeing, you had a review hearing back in August of 2017, you didn't show up for and got a warrant issued because of it?
I did not live in this state of Ohio at that time. I'd moved to Kentucky, and I wasn't aware of it. But I paid all of my fines, and I've also done all of my community service as well.
Okay, that looks like that's correct. Did you get arrested, or did you just do this on your own?
I came in on my own.
Okay. All right, well, I think you're correct. You cleared up everything that you owed and you submitted community service, proof of community service. So your cases are now cleared. The warrant's withdrawn.
Thank you.
You're free to go.
State of Ohio versus Jeffrey S. Collins, case number TRD 241521, CRA 19304, TRD 191082, and CRD 15606.
All right, Mr. Collins is here. He had a review hearing last Friday, I think it was. Monday, that's right, Monday. And you usually appear by teleconference. Something happened, you couldn't?
Yes, sir. I was flooded in. I live out Grayson, and we was flooded in for like 3 days, and only service I got out there is our Wi-Fi. If I'm out the house, so didn't have no electric, no nothing. As soon as it came back on, it was Monday around 2, I called you all and let them know that I'd be here, but.
Okay.
I made a payment.
Did you pay anything on your phones?
Yeah, I made a payment yesterday.
Online, or how'd you pay it?
Online. It was $40.
Okay, clerk verifies that. Okay, Mondays or Fridays for your follow-ups?
Well, can I do the video court like I always do?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
May 19th, that's a Monday. May 19th, 9 o'clock.
I sure appreciate it. Sorry about that, too. Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Alexis Destiny Smith, case number TRC 193668.
And you're Alexis Smith,
Yes, excuse me, yes, Your Honor.
and she's at ODP now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go there on your own, or were you court ordered to go?
I was court ordered a few years back, but I went on my own now when I went.
Okay. What court ordered you to go?
Portsmouth.
Municipal or common pleas? Or do you know? You don't know?
I don't know, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, and you had a warrant outstanding from this case. It was an OBI conviction. I'm showing that you never did any of the stuff you were ordered to do. So when you got a warrant because you didn't show up for your review, I'll withdraw that now. I'll encourage you to complete your treatment. I won't assess any additional penalty if you complete your treatment. And it's my understanding, I have a note, you're going to go to OVP, and then after that, do some further counseling with, is it hometown?
Yeah.
Recovery. Okay, well, I think that's a good plan. So I'll just set a hearing to keep track of you, and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to periodically. And OVP is very good about cooperating with this court and giving me updates as to what people are doing that are in their program. So her out date there is, do you have a date when she's going to be?
April the 26th is her
Okay.
completion date.
Let's come back on the 25th of April
Thank you, Your Honor.
to give progress report as to what you're doing and that things are going as should be. So I'll set it for a review hearing April 25th, 9 o'clock. Good luck, man.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Sid Mosser, case number CRB 24-258, TRC 24-484. Sid Mosser. Sid Mosser.
Okay, Mr. Mosser appears to have a warrant outstanding since January. He started at OVP on March 24th.
Yes, Your Honor. He has completed our program before, and he was in our outpatient office through your court. And then he kind of just fell off the map, but then he self-admitted back to OVP on the 24th. And he plans to go to further treatment after this.
He has a lawyer here, Mr. Stratton. I think Mr. Stratton's here. So. Mr. Stratton, this is your client. He had a hearing in January that he failed to appear for. He's been out of pocket since then. He's now back at OVP inpatient. So you want to talk to him, and then we'll recall and decide how we're going to go forward.
Yeah, let's recall it now.
We probably need the court's files too.
No, I've got the info. I'm good.
Okay, all right. Just let the bailiff know when you're ready.
State of Ohio versus Heather Blevins, case number CRB 23-158, TRC 23-261, A, B, and C.
Okay, this was set for a review hearing a week ago, April 4th, looks like. And you weren't here at that time?
Yes, sir, I was hospitalized. I have a note on my email. I just couldn't print it if you want to see my phone.
Well, since you came in within a week, I'll take your word for it. It looks to me like...
I just have my driving course.
Okay, and you paid quite a bit on April 3rd. Fines. You just have the dip school to do, driver intervention. Have you made any arrangements toward that, or?
I looked into it and I'm just the cost of it. And I just have to get the money to pay for it.
Okay. I'll give you some more time to get that done. Are you working?
Yes.
What's your work schedule?
I work 24/48, but any day's fine.
Okay.
Could you remind me again to where I call for that?
Mr. Major can give you the contact information. There's one place here in Lawrence County that puts Lawrence County Recovery. There's another in Portsmouth, and then some of the bigger counties have several. You can shop around. There's some that they're not all the same price, so they have to be approved by the state of Ohio.
Okay.
Mr. Major has the contact information.
Okay.
I'll set your next hearing. You can be here on a Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay, so Memorial Day is the 26th of May. That's a Monday. I'm going to set it the next day because we will have court on Tuesday the 27th.
Okay.
All right.
So April 27th?
No, May 27th.
May 27th.
All right, Mr. Cooper just gave you the contact information to the local one here in Washington.
Okay.
Okay, May 27th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Raphael Sanders, case number CRB 24-620. State of Ohio versus Raphael Sanders.
It's been called, has failed to appear, so be passed.
Ready to do some
Run one.
All right, we're starting pre-trials.
State of Ohio versus Clarence Carter, case number CRD 25-149, A and B.
Clarence Carter. Okay, this is the gentleman that had the West Virginia license suspension.
Your Honor, according to the Sheriff's Department through NCIC and Leeds, his license has been surrendered. He does not have a driver's license in the state of West Virginia. In the state of Ohio, they are not valid. So I ran through both states just to make sure that he does not have a valid driver's license at this time.
Does that surprise you, or?
I didn't know anything about it. I mean, that's the thing. I called them over there and called Charleston. And they're the ones that told me that everything was taken care of.
Well, apparently it's not. At least it's not showing up that way on the computer. So. Okay, anything else you want to tell me?
That's all I can tell you.
Okay, on your driving under suspension, I'll impose a $150 fine and court costs. 5 days in jail suspended. On the failure to display plates, a $30 fine. You're to meet with Mr. Major in the probation office, which is to the left as you leave the courtroom, then you're free to go after that.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, review hearing. I'll give you a review hearing October 3rd. If you get everything done before then, you don't have to show up. If you don't have it done, you got to show up October 3rd of this year at 9 a.m. If you don't show up, you got stuff left to do, there'll be a warrant issued.
Let me ask you something. How do I get them? I mean, they didn't notify me when they suspended my license. And then when I called them and they told me that it was cleared, how do I get proof of this?
I would go back to the DMV, talk with them.
Well, I went to DMV and they told me I had to go through Charleston.
Well, that's where the DMV, to my understanding, is headquartered in Charleston. So I don't know that you have to go there. I think, where do you live, sir?
See, I went over to the one in Huntington.
You live in Huntington? Okay.
Yeah, they told me to get a hold of Charleston, and that's what I did.
Well, I would suggest that's what you need to do then. You may have to retest. I don't know at this point. They're saying
I don't either. It's just a mess.
Okay, sorry about that. But.
Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Justin Holly. This is a pretrial, Your Honor, case number CRD 24651. Justin Holly, Mr. McCann.
Need Mr. McCown in the courtroom, please.
And Your Honor, it's my understanding that there have been some behind-the-scenes negotiations going on in this case that may resolve it, and that's where everybody is right now. I think they're still...
Okay. Was not involving you, or?
Well, Mr. DeLauder came in and told me that they thought they had it resolved, and it satisfies the state.
Okay. Justin Holly.
He's here, Your Honor. He just came back in. I apologize. He went to obtain the balance of the restitution. He was coming through security just a moment ago. If you want to call the other case, we just need 3 minutes or so, probably.
Okay. Passes.
State of Ohio versus Stephanie Schaefer, TRC 25379, ABC.
This is also Mr. McCown's case.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have previously filed for discovery in this matter. It's my understanding apparently there was a cataloging issue with the state on the video. They did not have the defendant's name cataloged on it. So that has been located, is my understanding, and they have forwarded the videos to us today. I've not had an opportunity, obviously, to review them or go through them with Ms. Schaefer. So if we could have until the May 2nd. May 2nd. Yes.
All right. May 2nd will be the next pretrial. It will be at 10 o'clock.
Mr. Holly's here, Your Honor.
Okay, Justin Holly is 24651.
Your Honor, the reason Mr. DeLauder is here is because he has represented this young lady in, I guess,
Related cases.
related cases, and so he's helped with a resolution of this, and it's going to involve some restitution, which is over there on the other table. And what we're proposing, and make sure that I get this correctly, is that we would amend the charge to M4 disorderly conduct. And part of the resolution would be the direct payment of how much money?
$1,900 restitution, Your Honor.
And the rest of what has been discussed is, as a resolution, is what, in addition to that?
My understanding, it would be amended to the M4 disorderly, no contest with the stipulation of finding of guilt. If the court wants him to do some type of probation or community service, we'd leave that to the discretion of the court on the M4, Your Honor.
And then the only other condition we were requesting, Your Honor, is that there just be a no contact.
Your Honor, there is, and I'm sorry, there is a civil protection order in place that would probably be better served for that. That was a 5-year civil protection order that was issued by...
There's no children or anything here?
There is not, Your Honor.
All right, so if both sides are satisfied and the state's satisfied, then I'll approve this.
The complaining witness is satisfied with that, Your Honor. Is that correct, Heather?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, could I again have the amount of the restitution?
$1,900.
$1,900.
Yeah, and for the record, the record to reflect that that will be paid in full before departing the court.
It has already been paid.
I'm in custody of it. I'll turn it over to Ms. Humphrey after the case is concluded.
All right. Mr. Hawley, you have a right to make a statement, as does the complaining party. We'll start with her first. Anything you want to say, ma'am?
No, I think I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Hawley? anything
No,
you
thank
want to
you,
say?
no, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I'll impose a $200 fine and court costs. 10 days in jail suspended. There is a civil protection order that's noted in the entry. Review hearing will be October 3rd. It will be 2 years of level 5 probation. Mr. Holly will need to see Mr. Major and probation before he leaves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to the Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we have some hearings to do at the jail. Start those.
State of Ohio versus Lynette Oslin at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25209. And Mark Bell is on deck.
Sir, are you Lynette Oslin? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
No, speak English.
Okay. Well, then we can't do it. We can't do your arraignment. Just take him aside and we'll deal with it later. Put somebody else in the chair.
State of Ohio versus Mark Bell, case number CRB 24826 A and B.
We need Mark Bell. Sir, are you Mark Bell?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bell, case number 24826. It's alleged that you failed to appear
That we don't have to do. We don't have to do it because this is in place for both.
on January 21st. Looks like we were arraigned on March 31st.
Yeah, about the, oh, yeah, yeah.
And I set a bond for you, 2,500 cash or surety for the review hearing for today. So you've been in jail since March 31st, it looks like.
Yeah, I was gonna see if maybe I could go back to rehab and maybe get one, anklet. I understand that, you know, I didn't stay at the facility, it was a house, and, it was a house and I didn't see it. There was other, fellows in there who was on some, things still, and I didn't see it fit, and, I left, and, you know, I know I shouldn't have left, and I apologize for that.
You also left, you were at OVP also, weren't you, and you left there?
I got my certificate. She stood up and said that. I got my certificate, she's right there.
He completed OVP and he went to New Life Recovery and that's where he left from.
Oh, okay.
You got any openings over there? Come back?
We can assess him to see if he qualifies.
Okay, they're gonna talk to you, see if you qualify to come back, so I'll let them do that, then I'll have you back on the teleconference after you get your assessment done. Mr.
Your Honor, this is the fellow that had given his name Matthew Bell.
Right, he gave the wrong name.
He also has a charge for that.
Okay, so that will arrange, I don't have that charge in front of me yet.
Well, it's going to be an Ironton.
Okay. So
I handled that. I handled that. I paid the fine for that, and like I said, I'm
Okay, he may have, I think I would remember everything that I do, but he may have resolved that already. I'll look that up.
Yeah, I have resolved it. I resolved it.
All right, we'll look that up too and see what the status of that is.
All right, I paid the fine.
We'll have you back.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Isaac J. Burns, case number TRD 22316. Kelly Doss is on deck.
Isaac Burns. You're Isaac Burns, sir?
Yes, sir.
It's alleged that you failed to appear for a sentencing hearing on May 24th of 2022 on a no operator's license and got a warrant because of that, and looks like you got snagged on the warrant. Do you admit or deny that allegation that you missed the sentencing hearing?
Yes, I was actually at a foundation rehab in Franklin Furnace, and they did call and let somebody at the courthouse know that I was there. I'm not exactly sure who they talked to, but after that, I didn't hear anything else about it. I did felt I probably should have, when I left there, I probably should have made contacts and figured it out, but yes.
When did you go into the jail?
This time?
Yeah, this time.
I just got out of Lorraine. I just did eight and a half months at Lorraine for a parole violation.
Oh, so you came directly from there?
Yeah.
Are you going to be going back to Crown City then when you get out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do then, I won't hold you up. I'll let you go back. Is it still the County Road 195 address?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's never been dealt with. I need to ask you how you plead to the charge. You were charged with driving without a driver's license February 11th, 2022.
I plead guilty to that, yes.
Okay. Okay. All right, so you spent 3 days in the jail for that. I think that'll be sufficient for driving without a license. So I'll complete your case by jail time, so you won't have this hanging over your head.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck on your new start.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Kelly Doss, case number CRA 25206, CRB 25207, A and B.
This is Mr. Steyer's case.
Yes.
I just arraigned Mr. Doss this week.
And Your Honor, this matter, as you recall, obviously is a new case. Let me pull up here the paperwork. It looks like he has misdemeanor drug abuse instruments,
Possession.
a disorderly conduct, and an F5 possession. I would assume that the court and the state would like to see him get into some kind of a treatment program, and at this point, he's still in custody. Do you have a medical card, sir?
Yeah.
Would the state be willing to agree to a recognizance bond if Mr. Doss was agreeable to go to treatment?
It is possible. However, I want to look and see if he has something in another court, which
I don't have, we everything out. I did 2 years out of trouble.
He told me, and I don't think I passed this on to Mr. Steyer, he told me at his arraignment that he had just started at the methadone clinic in Huntington. But he's probably withdrawn from methadone now. He's been in jail for a while, but they already had him up to over 100 milligrams a day, and he just started. That's what he told me. Is that correct, Mr. Doss?
Yes, sir.
Is there a jailer listening?
Hold on, jailer, listen.
Can you let us know if Mr. Doss has any holders from other courts?
Do you have any other holders from any other courts?
No holders.
So he has no holders, Mr. Shield.
all right. All right, so we're not opposed to him going to treatment.
Okay.
We got a bunch of hands back there.
All right, the first hand went up was Bethesda. How would you like to go to a faith-based program?
It don't matter to me.
Okay, well, I can't make people go to a faith-based treatment program, so if you say, no, I don't want that, I'll send you someplace else, but if you're okay with it.
I don't know what it is.
Well, it's a Christian faith, I guess I should say. They're Christians and they want to help people and they believe that faith is a big part of the recovery.
When will I be out?
That doesn't have anything to do with it. I think probably today, but are you willing to go to a faith-based program?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll let them assess you, and if they think you're a good fit, then they'll take you.
Did you want to have this matter called back after he's assessed, Your Honor? Or do you want to go ahead and just set a date?
Probably, I feel like he's going to qualify. I know Mr. Dawson from a while. I think he's probably going to qualify to go. So let's presume he is going to qualify. You'll let me know if he doesn't qualify. And we'll just set dates based on that presumption that he will qualify.
This is for inpatient.
Inpatient.
And the OR bond, please.
We'll make it a $2,500 OR bond to go to Bethesda for inpatient and come back roughly in 2 weeks or so.
Can we do the 28th, Your Honor?
Let's see what that looks like. Yes. I'll see you in 2 weeks. You got to do what they tell you to do, when they tell you to do it, how they tell you to do it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Then you're going to come back and they're going to tell me if you're doing this and get good reports and get clean and stay clean. And
I'm clean, I've been clean, I've been methadone.
Methadone is not a good option.
I understand.
Okay. So now you're off of it now. You've been in there for 4 days, so you don't need to go back for methadone.
I don't want nothing to do with that again.
Okay.
It was worse than the dope.
Do you think we need a monitor?
Yes.
He won't, he'll come back to Lawrence County, but he may take a detour for a while.
Oh, he will.
You want to monitor?
Your Honor, and of course, Mr. Dawson, I'm familiar with him as well, and look, he's going to have to do it. He has a prison record and everything else, and if he wants to get right this time, he needs to do it voluntarily, not take up a monitor for somebody who, you know, but if he doesn't, and he leaves treatment, then we'll take the case to the grand jury, and he can go back to the common police court, and maybe go back to prison again.
Okay, so this is going to be, let's make sure you understand. We haven't detailed all this, but you've been in the system enough to know you've got a felony. So you know what a felony means? That means you can go to prison.
I go back to prison for up to a year.
Okay, so here's the good news though.
If I do this, it just drops the misdemeanor.
A misdemeanor or maybe just drops. That would be the best outcome. But you have to do what you're supposed to. You have to give good reports. You have to stay in treatment. You can't decide all of a sudden, hey, I want to go to Charleston for a party. I had somebody do that. And that's because of your history, you're like a one strike and you're out kind of guy. You know, some people we get, some people, I want to make sure you understand. No, you can't mess up. No mess ups. If you mess up, you're going to be here, you're going to go down to common pleas, and you're maybe going to go to jail. So listen to me. No mess ups, no excuses.
Got you. Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll see you in 2 weeks, April 28th.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio recalls Mehmet Osman of the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25209. Your Honor, excuse the purpose.
Vernon? Vernon with a V. All right. All right, ma'am, my name is Donald Capper. I'm the judge at Lawrence County. That's not him. The name of the defendant is Mehmet Aslan. I'm doing an arraignment. We're going to try to do it by teleconference.
Evet, Mehmet Arslan burada.
So, if you would tell Mr. Aslan, I'm going to explain his rights to him.
Şimdi haklarınızı sıralayacağım. Mehmet Bey.
Can you hear her, sir?
Bizi duyabiliyor musunuz?
Evet, duyabiliyorum.
What did he say?
Ne dediniz?
I'm sorry?
Evet, duyabiliyorum.
Biraz hamle tane konuşuyor musunuz Mehmet Bey? Duyabiliyor musunuz?
Duyabiliyorum. Kesin geliyor.
Okay. He has the right to remain silent.
Sessiz kalma hakkınız vardır.
He has the right to have an attorney.
Bir avukat tutma hakkınız var.
He has the right to have an attorney appointed if he can't afford one.
Eğer kendiniz para gücünüze bir avukat tutamıyorsanız bizim sunduğumuz avukatı tutma hakkınız var.
He has the right to make the state of Ohio prove charges beyond a reasonable doubt.
Ohio eyaletinin bu mahkemesinde bütün şüphelerin ötesinde istinad etmek zorundasınız.
Sesiniz tam alamıyorum.
He doesn't hear well.
Okay.
Peki.
We'll have to have him brought to the courtroom. I don't see how this is going to work. So, thank you. Can we call you back on this number? He's going to have to be transported to the court. He's like a half hour away in our jail remotely. We're trying to do this on a teleconference, and it's just not working.
Okay. Evet. Yarım saatlik bir mesafede bir yere ulaşımınız sağlanacak mahkemeye. Şu anda siz hücrenin olduğu yerdesiniz.
Okay, so they're going to transport him here. How do we reach you, or do we just call into the central office to get another translator?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you, ma'am. We'll call back in once he gets here. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brian Montroso, case number CRB 24-499, A, B, and C, CRB 1733, CRB 15543, CRB 14593.
Mr. Morford is representing Mr. Montroso. It's my understanding that he's going to be leaving Lawrence County eventually.
Judge, he entered a plea of guilty to common pleas charges and was given a parole of 2 weeks. He did not show up at the end of the 2 weeks, and I believe Mr. Sowards arrested him. We appear next Wednesday in front of Judge Ballard for sentencing as well as addressing possible new charges, maybe an escape or something of that nature, Your Honor.
All right, Alice, can the state wrap all this up in a nice bow and include this like a Christmas present, all these files here? Do some deal in common pleas where it all is taken into account?
Well, I can do this part of it anyway. So he has already entered guilty pleas on misdemeanors here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and he hasn't been sentenced?
He was
on some.
On some. Well, I would say whatever he hasn't been sentenced on, that we would just recommend 30 days in jail to run concurrently with whatever else he's doing. And then,
And it looks like there's one case that's still pending that hasn't been a plea entered. That's 24-499 A, B, and C, which was a criminal trespass, resisting arrest.
Your Honor, I show he's been sentenced on that 24,499.
Yes. Was he sentenced on that?
He was sentenced on that 9624. I don't, the case numbers that were called, I don't see any that haven't been sentenced on.
Okay.
I don't have all the case numbers.
Well, there's Apollo. Let's just say this. I'll do an entry merging all of the sentences here at this court with whatever gets the common pleas will be completed by the common pleas sentence, which my understanding he's going to be going to prison for a while, it sounds like.
Judge, the agreement we had before he went into the wind was 3 years out and 2.
Okay.
But that's off the table now.
All right. So it's probably going to be something more than that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Likely.
Most likely.
So I'll make whatever he gets in common pleas will serve for his sentence out of this court to resolve all the stuff he's got pending here. So once he comes out of prison, he'll have a clean slate to start with. So
super.
These cases will be completed.
Brian, you understand what the judge is doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we have some recalls for jails, we're not ready for those yet.
Okay. So we're coming back here for hearing, so.
State of Ohio versus Ian Lewis, case number TRC 25-360, A, B, and C.
This is Mr. Smith's case after pre-trial. Ian Lewis.
Judge, we've got discovery, I've received the video, the Axon video, but I've not had a chance to look at it with my client yet. If we could have one more pre-trial, I think we'll resolve this case.
What's, you have preferred dates?
Judge, going into May, I'm here the 2nd, 5th, 9th, or 12th.
Do the 5th. May 5th. For pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus David W. Moore, case number TRC 25-135, A and B. David W. Moore.
David Moore. I spoke to him in the hall, he might be in the restroom.
He's coming.
Sorry.
Set for pre-trial, Mr. Smith's case.
Judge, this is a case that might be headed to trial. I would ask for one more pre-trial. I do have the video, I have watched the video on this one. I'd like to discuss a couple issues with my client, potential issues. If we could use that same date of the 5th.
May 5th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus James H. Nance Jr., case number CRB 2520.
I don't know what kind of evidence they think
Judge, we've negotiated this, we are just at an impasse if we could have a bench trial date.
Well, there's no trial set on May 5th. We're going to try.
Sure, that'd be fine.
May 5th for trial at noon. It will be Judge Dominguez.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Shauna Short, case number CRB 2582.
Approach, Your Honor.
Yes, this is at 3 o'clock.
And Judge, there is no, speaking of my client, graduation date. She's been in that, looks like, going on a couple months, 3 months. If we could come back probably with like 30 days, hopefully we want to know something by then, but she's actually participating. And this case will be resolved as soon as she successfully completes this treatment. Until he gives you a certificate that you're done. You might ask him when you see him again.
What day do you suggest?
I'm here May 16th, that's about 30 days out if that's, or the 12th of May, either 12 or 16.
All right, May 16th. 3 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Bruce Curry, case number CRB 25124.
Mr. case set for pre-trial. Case number is 25124.
That's my job.
Very good.
Good report.
Yes.
Your Honor, he's doing very well.
Good. Thank you. Heat monitoring?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any day except May 12th.
May 19th?
Yes. Appreciate it.
No.
You're doing it for yourself.
State of Ohio versus Damon Renko, case number CRB 25192.
You're still at that residence, right? You still live at that residence?
No, not right now. They released the youngest. He's back at the house. I'm staying with a friend now, but the oldest one's still incarcerated.
All right, apparently they've released one of the 2 children who's back at the residence, and now he's somewhere else.
That's the reason we came back, because they just had a hearing Tuesday, right?
Yes, sir, their next hearing's on May 6th.
May 6th. So, we talked a little bit about how we're going to proceed with this, but I'll let the prosecutor talk about that a little bit.
Well, we've learned a little bit. Children's Services has investigated, and I'm waiting for them to give me a report about some of the details about what happened. But it's my understanding that the boys involved, there's 2 involved, but I think there's 3 altogether in the household, is that?
Just the 2, just them 2, yeah.
All right, well, anyway, they've had their own problems, and Mr. Renko is not their father, and he finds himself in the middle of a lot of misbehavior. And so what we want to do is track the juvenile court and the children's services, and sooner or later come to a decision about how we want to deal with this case. But probably this is a situation where there's going to be some counseling and things of that nature, and I don't know whether Mr. Renko is going to be required through those cases to do anything like that. But we just want to see this through to make sure that there's harmony in the household, or whatever's going to happen. At this point, unless I learn something that's far outside of what I've learned already, we probably would be ultimately looking at a dismissal in this case unless there's further issues that arise. So we just, I would say if we move this out maybe a month.
A month is fine. Next hearing's May the 6th.
Sometime after that.
Sometime after that.
Well, of course, pretty open, any day, any Monday or Friday after May 6th.
Yeah, any day, Your Honor, except May 12th.
Okay, 16th?
This is free. Yes.
May 16th will be the next hearing, pre-trial.
10 o'clock. Okay. I was making one for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
There you go.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Erica Thacker, case number CRB 24756.
Mr. Stratton's case set for pre-trial.
Your Honor, I think we were talking about possibly dismissing this if the report is good. Congratulations.
She actually completed and is just continuing service because she feels like she benefits from it.
Yeah, we had talked about dismissing that today, Your Honor. So if the prosecutor is willing to do that, but we ask to be dismissed.
Yes, and Shane Miller's here too. I believe he has a charge against him also. So maybe that should be called.
His lawyer.
It was him, but it didn't get wrote down, so.
Okay.
Which I haven't even spoke with him, so I'm not, he's probably not even fully aware of everything, but you had required us to do complete anger management and couples counseling. We are currently still doing couples counseling, and I have section 11 and 12 on anger management, and then I graduate that.
Yes.
So how does state want to proceed?
Well, it's encouraging that they've made that progress. Sounds like everything's going well so far. I guess they got just a little bit more to do, or?
She's completely done.
Yeah.
She just continues services due to the fact that she benefits from it.
Okay.
And he's very close to being done.
I'm going to continue services as well after.
We're okay to go ahead and dismiss both of them today.
Okay, both will be dismissed.
Is that without cost?
Without cost.
Not the attorney fees or this,
Yeah.
pay that?
Well, Mr. Morford, I guess, was not really appointed. I don't think he's done anything on the case till today. If it was going to proceed, I would appoint you, but it's going to be dismissed today.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus John P. Wellman, case number CRB 24444.
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Wellman has been doing everything he's supposed to do. We do have a,
Is it RRS?
yes.
Now, Retro.
Yes.
Ricky's so small.
If you look in here,
What's this?
it's alcohol.
Okay.
I talked to Amber about going to Tennessee before she left. She said she didn't have a problem with the street twins or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm going back in here now.
So, Your Honor, Mr. Wellman he has a sister that he needs to. Would you explain to the court what you want to do and what you're planning to do?
My sister lives in Burkesville, Tennessee, and I'd planned on going down there and helping her do some remodeling on her house. But I'll be gone for possibly a month, and it would be kind of impossible for me to make my group meetings and stuff, but I talked it over with my counselor, Amber Spence, before she went on vacation, and she said that she didn't have a problem with it, that I could contact her by phone, and if I needed anything, she's always there for me, you know. She's a very special person, and she's helped me a lot along the way.
Okay. Well, I'm fine with you. Sounds like he needs to continue then with his relationship and counseling.
Yes.
Yes.
So when do you think he'll be back?
About a month, Your Honor.
Okay, well, make sure May 19th is sufficient. May 19th will be the next hearing.
Sounds good, Your Honor. Thank you. May 19th. May 19th.
Okay, now what do I do about see, I won't be able to be there for my group.
You're okay.
We'll take care of it.
He's fine.
I can just talk to him.
State of Ohio, recall Sid Monster.
You're good.
Number CRB
Thank you, Your Honor.
24258, PRC 24484.
This is Mr. Stratton, Sid Mawson.
So, Your Honor, Sid gave one of the most honest answers I have ever heard. He is very honest about, go ahead, you tell him.
Well, honestly, I relapsed, and I don't know, fear crept in when I relapsed, and I avoided court because I was dirty. Honestly, fear is just fear, and I missed, and then the more time passed, the more fear crept in, and it was just like, and I don't know why, it wasn't rational, I mean, really, honestly, because I respect your court, and I should have just came, but I didn't, fear crept in, I ran, I didn't run, but I knew I needed to come over here and face this. I don't mean no disrespect, I'm just trying to be honest, so that's when I finally said, I need to go to OVP, go back to OVP, and I've been there for like 3 weeks. And so that's just.
Yeah, so you're at OVP now?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you get a copy of the letter, Your Honor?
Yes, I think I did.
Oh, okay.
So just continue with that, the state's okay with him continuing?
Yes, Your Honor. He completes on the 24th, and then he's going to go to sober living, so.
Okay. Do you have a place picked out for sober?
They're working on that right now.
Yeah, we have applied to Laurelwood through Prestera in Huntington and the Mason County Recovery Homes through Prestera. We just haven't got acceptance yet, so we will just keep him with us until we find him proper placement.
Okay. Well, how about coming back on April 28th? If he's in treatment someplace in West Virginia, I'll let him appear by either teleconference or telephone.
Could we do that Friday, Your Honor, the 28th?
25th, okay. April 25th.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
State of Ohio versus Angel or Angel Guru, case number CRA 24616.
May we approach?
Yes. Oh, this is the case that may be set for trial next week.
Yeah.
He's already sent, you sent out a, but I didn't file a written commitment. What was the rate that? So the court filed, so the prosecutor filed a motion to vacate that jury trial, or the court decided they wanted to have that.
I prefer not to have it, so.
Well, it has to be right. And he has up to 10 days before the trial to file that notice. So I filed back in 10 days. Within 10 days. And I filed just for a bench trial. But I think it's like that's not very nice. This is down and stuff.
We can call that off. So I'll grant it. Let's do bench trial. So it's set for 9 a.m. on the 16th.
On the 16th, yes.
It'll be a bench trial.
Do you want to move it if it's going to be a bench trial now?
I mean, I've got the time set aside.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
All right. Monday.
So
Oh,
we can notify
Wednesday.
the potential jurors who they don't.
Is that 9 a.m.?
9 a.m., yes, which is the 16th.
What's the difference between bench trial and
State of Ohio versus Cameron Harris, case number CRB 25104.
Yeah, I got it.
May we approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Mr. Stiers' case set for free trial. I have a note on this. Right. Notice to dismiss. Yes. All right, based on the prior discussions and the status that it appears to be in now, the case will be dismissed without cause.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, Rick.
State of Ohio versus Randall Eflin, case number TRC 242509A and B, CRB 17181, TRC 18666A, Randall Eflin.
Mr. Stiers' case.
Your Honor, we may be getting a report from OVP.
So Mr. Evelyn came into our program on the 4th of April.
Yes.
But then he left because he said he was going to try to farm his girlfriend out of jail. We tried to keep him, and he just refused to stay. So we reported that to Mr. Major when he left.
And I have no further information regarding Mr. Upland, Your Honor.
All All right, so he'll get a warrant for leaving treatment and failing to appear today. And it looks like he just had an OR bond up. There's no actual surety bond. But this warrant will be issued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Edward Turner II, case number CRA 24587.
Mr. Shire's case, come in here.
Gary Turner?
Your Honor, this is one that, it's got a little bit of age on it because we waited for Mr. Turner, who is on felony probation, to complete the STAR program, which he has done successfully, and we're here now. He continues treatment with RRS, and it looks like he's been successful in that. I don't know, the victim isn't here today. I don't know if the state has talked to the victim recently about what they'd like to do on this.
The last time we were here, we had a discussion about the fact that it wasn't clear whether a finding of guilty on this charge in this court, if we amended it to a misdemeanor, whether that would interrupt his community control again.
And I've spoken to Carl Bowen, and he said that the department would not file a violation in that event, but that if the state filed a violation, they obviously would have to pursue it. So if the state wants to make an offer to us, we would obviously ask that they make part of that offer an agreement not to pursue a probation violation on the basis of what they're doing here.
And we would do that, and we'd like to have that as part of the judgment entry that we've agreed not to pursue community control sanctions violation against him. We would amend the charge to a misdemeanor, and if he were to plead guilty to the charge, and recommend a jail sentence of 30 days suspended, and whatever other sanctions the court would deem appropriate.
We get rid of the felonies. It's a good deal. Your Honor, we're agreeable to those terms, so if the court grants the motion to amend, we would enter a guilty plea.
All right, Mr. Turner, do you agree with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Okay, one thing I want to make sure you understand, domestic violence there's a few charges that are like this and that they're cumulative. So if you get one and then you get another one down the road, that makes it a more serious charge.
Yes, sir.
So even though on this one, they're going to change it to a misdemeanor and recommend that you get a suspended sentence, if you were to have another one, this was going to go into your history and could make it a worse situation. It may be required to be filed as a felony, whereas it may not otherwise. So that's something I would want to make sure you're aware of.
Yes. And if I may, Your Honor, I think this was already filed as a felony based on a prior conviction. So that already was something he faces.
Yes. Okay, so you're aware of that possibility that it could have future consequences?
Yes.
Is there anything you want to tell me before I send you?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll impose a $200 fine or you pay the court costs, 30 days in jail, suspended. It's a record, the prosecution agrees that this conviction will not be used to change your community control sanctions in common police court. So we can make this a level 5 probation for 2 years, review hearing on October 3rd. All you have to do here is pay your fine.
Thank you, sir.
See, you'll need to see the probation officer before you leave.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No contact order.
No contact order.
Okay, so it's through him, and he can then, if he wants to change anything on that, he can contact me. So we sign and date. Sorry, and then don't leave till they do your copy.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just hang around and come talk to you. Today's the 11th, 4/11.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus William Keplinger, case number CRA 24631 and CRB 111152.
I don't know if that's the same thing.
That's today.
Yeah, sure. Do you need that back?
You don't matter.
Okay.
No, he can keep it.
Has Mr. Keplinger done any of the community service he still owes on his old case?
Have you done any community service?
I'm done with my community service.
Okay.
I got like $200 on my fine I'm gonna work off.
Your Honor, is this file been updated?
I can't tell.
May I approach?
Yeah.
I've updated.
All right.
We'll recall.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're recalling it. We're recalling it.
State of Ohio versus Jordan D. Wolf, case number CRB 25123.
Mr. Morford's case at the tree.
Jordan Wolf.
She's not here, Judge. We got a call from her late yesterday afternoon, Your Honor, saying that her daughter had a medical appointment for which she had waited months this morning and would like to move this to Monday.
Well, she's got, if she is here Monday, that'll be fine. Otherwise, she's got 7 days from today to get in.
Thank you, Judge.
You are.
State of Ohio recalls Mark Bell at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 24-826A and B.
So Mark does not qualify for our inpatient program, but I did speak with UFR and they were able to assess him and they are able to take him as long as he's willing to go, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, and Mr. Bell, are you willing to go to this other agency?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
And I'm sorry, what is the other agency?
United Family Recovery.
So I'll do an order releasing you to United Family Recovery for inpatient treatment. You can pick him up today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you'll be picked up today, and we'll set a new hearing for you.
They have the amount of the old on it.
2,500 OR. I'll set it for the 28th of April.
Is that just a review hearing?
Yes, it'll be reviewed.
All right, Mark, take care of yourself. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls William Kaplinger, case number CRB 11-1152 A, B, and C.
John recalled that been updated since September.
Okay.
So he has done what this is.
Okay, yeah, he's finished his community service, so that's good. All right, so on the 24 case number, we're both of them actually, but we'll continue to monitor his
Do we have a time frame we want to look at for dates, Your Honor?
a month or so.
Oh, so I didn't worry about that.
16th of May, I'm available.
Okay, that's fine. May 16th will be the next hearing date on both ends. It's actually probably a preliminary hearing. It's a felony.
Yeah, he has a preliminary hearing pending as well as the old stuff.
And the old one is pre-trial review.
State of Ohio versus Christina M. Thompson, case number TRD 25-330 A and B.
This is set for a pre-trial today. Ms. Thompson, do you have a lawyer?
No.
Are you going to get a lawyer? What's your plan there?
I was under the impression that if I took care of my license in the state of West Virginia and then come back today to let you know that I took care of them.
Are you reinstated now?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you have to do?
I had to pay a ticket that I didn't realize was a ticket. I thought it was just like a citation type of thing. It was for having my phone out while driving in West Virginia. I guess they suspended my license. I had no idea. Whenever I got pulled over for speeding in Ohio, that's when I realized that my license was suspended. So I contacted the DMV. I thought it was for insurance, but that wasn't the only thing. It was the ticket. So I had to pay the ticket and then a reinstatement fee. All of that was done over the phone.
Okay, how's the state want to proceed on this?
You have proof that your license is reinstated, is that what you said?
I don't have like a piece of paper that says it, but if you would like to run my license, that's the only proof that I would have.
Okay, we'll have that done. Just have a seat, we'll have.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Stephen E. McGinnis, case number CRA 24-808, CRB 24-810, TRC 24-2578, and B.
Mr. Smith's case, preliminary hearing and pre-trial.
It is, he's at Shawnee.
He's got a good report.
30 days out. Come back.
We can do it he's still doing 5 groups a week, he's not working. He's trying to find a job.
Judge, I was just speaking with the Shawnee representative. We don't have a graduation date yet, but he's doing so well, she wouldn't mind if we came back in like 60 days, 45, 60 days. He's compliant, doing very well. I have leave it up to the court's discretion when we come back to review his case.
Your Honor, he also spoke with QRT this morning. I'm not sure if he's going to be accepted into that program, but that's also possibly in the works.
We spoke about that, Judge. He's just rather continue doing what he's doing, but I did reach out to him about QRT.
He's got a pending OBI that needs to be resolved. We're glad he's in treatment. We want him to continue to do that, but we need to resolve this.
Yeah, we can do a guilty plea and hold sentencing judge, make sure he completes. I have no problem with that. He's okay.
Yeah, it's a first offense.
It is.
So we wouldn't be asking for him to go to jail.
It's hopefully still the dip school. This would count as his dip school.
Yes.
But, yeah, Judge, we will enter guilty plea to the pending OBI.
There is a possession still pending too.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. McGinnis, you agree that you wish to enter a guilty plea to the OBI at this point?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll allow that to continue to pen with your possession, continue in your treatment, then this will be on the sentencing docket. So we go about the 28th of May. That may be wrong. That would be, you can do the 23rd or the 30th of May.
Actually, I'm going to trial the 23rd. I'm here, you said the 30th, Judge?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here, or June 6th.
I can have somebody here.
Okay,
I'll
so
be on vacation.
Yeah, we can do the 30th, Judge.
May 30th? May 30th will be the next one.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Judge, apparently he's eligible now to seek employment. He was asking about a work permit. He could spend more than 15 days out of the state's position, but he is eligible to now start working.
We're okay with that. The arrest was on May 21st, so.
Well, he didn't have proof of financial responsibilities. He had insurance.
You have insurance?
I can get proof of that. I don't, talk to Dad, don't want to come back, I can bring that.
When he brings that, Judge, we'll re-ask.
I didn't know I had, okay.
Get that for you.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus William E. Hargis, case number CRA 25-178.
Mr. Stratton's case, preliminary hearing, Mr. Hargis, is that OVP?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, that was my notes. He was going to be there.
May I approach Your Honor?
Yes.
So this is a felony, Your Honor. I'll let you read that letter, and then we'll discuss it.
Good bill.
Okay. Not much has happened, it doesn't sound like.
So at this point, they were unable to diagnose him with a substance use disorder according to the information that he provided them with. But he did continue, or agree to continue with counseling, so they just decided that they're going to continue to work with him and kind of just see where they can get with him, basically.
Yeah, I don't know.
State's willing to allow that, to continue it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so let's maybe come back a little sooner then, maybe exactly around May 12th,
That's the bad day.
May 9th?
Yes, May 9th. Okay.
Good.
May 9th, next year.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Christina M. Thompson, case number PRD 25330, A and B.
Okay, they're saying that you are valid now, so unless the state objects, I'll dismiss the driving suspension.
We don't object, Your Honor.
Okay. And how do you plead to the speeding?
Well, I was guilty to speeding.
Okay. I'll impose a $50 fine and court costs. Do you pay that?
If I could have a week, yes.
So what I'll do now, we have to set these for review hearings rather than on a payday. So I'll set it for a review hearing October the 3rd. So what'll happen then, if you don't show up, you get a bench warrant and also a revocation of your license again.
Okay, do I have to wait till then? Can I go
No,
ahead
you
and
can
pay for it all?
anytime.
Okay,
But you gotta show up on October the 3rd.
so I don't
for
get the
hearing
warrant?
If you haven't paid it, then if you haven't paid it, then I can issue a warrant for not appearing.
Okay.
And notify the B&B, and they'll notify the West Virginia B&B.
I understand. What time on October 3rd?
It's at 9 a.m.
9 a.m., okay.
Any questions?
Nope, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Rachel M. Helmer, case number CRA 24517, CRB 24320. Rachel Helmer.
Your Honor, I just went out and looked at the check-in sheet. Ms. Helmer hasn't checked in, and I haven't seen her here today.
She's got a felony.
Has she? Yes, Ms. Helmer's, I remember now, Ms. Helmer is in Columbus. She's been appearing via teleconference. I spoke to you about the fact that she was graduated in one program and moved to another, and asked that she still be able to appear by teleconference, but there may have been some mix-up with that. I'd like to see if we could continue this one for a few days and try to get her onto the teleconference.
Your Honor, and I had a long discussion with Mr. Steyer about this earlier today. This, the F4 trespassing in a habitation charge, we had never fully made a decision as to what we were going to do with the case. However, the victim has urged us over and over that they wanted it to be a felony, they consider it serious. We wanted her to have opportunity and treatment, and it went on a lot longer than we normally would before we sent it to the grand jury. But I think under the circumstances that this is one that I think we need to go ahead and send it to the grand jury, particularly because she's not here. If Mr. Steyer wants to have her actually appear either by Zoom or personally before we do that.
I'd like to try that so that we can at least attempt to preserve a bond for her. If they're going to take the case to the grand jury anyway, I'd like to preserve her bond. And, I mean, it's sort of a coin flip which judge she appears in front of and whether that bond means anything, but I think she'd like to give her that coin flip of a chance.
Well, you know what? She has a bond on the misdemeanor.
I would ask to continue this matter for a period of about, I'm not going to be here next Friday, but if we could put it to the following Monday so I can track her down and try to get her to appear at least by Zoom so that we can waive the preliminary hearing instead of having it nollied. I'd appreciate if the state would allow that, and the court, of course.
We're okay with that.
Okay, so this,
That would be, I'm asking for the 21st, but if there's a better day.
April 21st, okay. That's fine. April 21st at defendant's request, pre-trial and preliminary hearing.
Thank you.
April 21st.
I don't care. I mean, it's my motion, so.
State of Ohio versus Donahue, case number CRB 25170, CRA 25175. Your Honor, sit.
That's all right. Come on over here. Do me a favor. Last time I saw you, you were on the sign right there. That way the state pays me. Sign your name there.
And then, Your Honor, we also have information from Graceway. May I bring these up to you?
Yes.
So he did appear with OBT, but we later found out that he has gone through extensive counseling and care with Rebecca Copley through Graceway for psychiatric care and things of that sort. So he did meet with OVP, and they were able to speak with his counselor, Rebecca, and they decided that it would be best for him to continue with Graceway. He has continued to go to OVP until today, but his insurance will not pay for both things, so I've explained to him that he no longer has to go to OVP, but he would need to continue with Graceway.
Mr. Hill.
Well, I mean, we're not opposed to that. It's kind of interesting that how this arose. I mean,
Yes.
if he doesn't have substance abuse issues, why would he attempt to tamper with the urine screen, I guess is, but not trying to question anybody's conclusions. So if he's going to Graceway, we'll just want to have reports to see how he's doing.
I agree, Judge. That's how I do.
So we'll keep it here and allow him to go to counseling and monitor that situation. Then, well, what led to all this was the theft offense from Walmart. How do you want to handle that?
I think he entered, he pled guilty to that on March 24th.
To the theft, and then tampering was dismissed in sort of exchange for that. That's my recollection.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
note that it was to be dismissed if he completes treatment on that case.
Okay, so we'll just keep them both.
Even better.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew I was worried about the tampering, but it did.
Well, we do want a conclusion to the theft case. I mean, either set it for a trial or have him plead.
I could just kick it out and let him do treatment. I mean,
He had entered a guilty plea. Now, I don't know if that was prior to your appointment. I have a note that there was a guilty plea. That may have been at the arraignment.
I was thinking it might have been, Judge, because this is kind of happened real quick.
And then he was ordered to take the screen, and then that led to the tampering charge. Because it was
Correct.
alleged that he had brought urine with him.
Yes, and I
The
remember.
word must be out on the street. I don't know.
I don't know. But I'd like to discuss that with him before next hearing. I just hate to, if he's not doing a guilty plea, it's a theft case.
It wasn't a sentencing docket today.
Then
Yes,
that's where
on the
but it's already entered the plea.
Yeah, that was my notes indicate that it was on March 24th, which was also, let's see, yeah, he was here, Luke had been his lawyer on the theft charge. Anyway,
That's why I'm confused. That makes sense. So he did enter the plea?
I think so.
Luke was appointed on the tampering charge initially. So, are you wanting to withdraw the guilty plea?
If we could, Judge, if we could do that. And I just give you, I'd rather have a chance to speak with my client.
When do you want to come back?
I don't know, as far as monitoring his progress, the same day, do you want to go 30 days out or
Well, because
less?
of this issue on the theft, I'd like to come back sooner.
Okay.
Try to get that resolved.
Got the 5th, 9th, or 12th of May.
Okay.
And some other dates if
I think
necessary.
Judge Permeans would be great for handling this. So
Okay.
Put it on the 5th,
The 5th is fine, Judge.
May 5th.
We'll talk to you about that case, we'll clear that out. Because I'm confused.
So I'll allow the withdrawal, so it'll be a pretrial now on the theft. So this would need an entry allowing the oral motion to withdraw guilty plea on the theft. I think it was uncounseled. And set everything for May 5th for the next hearing.
I'll see you then. Keep doing good work.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're a very nice person.
Thank you.
We are.
Okay, I'll see you
State will
next
call
time.
recall
see you.
Lynette Osmond, case number CRB 25209.
Hey, Roger.
Yeah. No,
Hello to the interpreter. Can you hear me? Okay, we're going to have to turn this up. Let me try it again. All right. Could you speak again, ma'am?
Sure.
Could you tell? Can you tell us your name, please?
My name is Ozlem, Ozlem, ID 398890.
Okay, thank you. So this is an arraignment hearing, so I'm going to explain the rights to Mr. Osland if you would repeat to him what I say. So,
Sure.
he has the right to remain silent.
Sessiz kalma hakkınız bulunuyor.
He has the right to have an attorney.
Avukat hakkınız bulunuyor.
He has the right to have an attorney appointed if he can't afford one.
Eğer bir maddi durumunuz el vermiyorsa size bir avukat verilecektir.
He has a right to make the state of Ohio approve charges beyond a reasonable doubt.
Ohio eyaleti size bütün suçlarınızı şüphesiz bir şekilde ispat etme durumu var.
Please ask him if he understands his rights.
Haklarınızı anlayabildiniz mi?
Anladım.
Ayrıca.
So now I'm going to explain the charges to him, if you would repeat what I say about the charges. He's charged with obstructing official business.
Bir işin devam etmesini engellemişsiniz. Your Honor, I can't hear him well.
Okay, I'm going to have to move closer. Okay, could you ask him to repeat? He said something that you didn't hear. If you ask him to repeat it, please.
Sure. Yüksek telefondan telefon duyulmuyor.
Tamam.
Okay.
What did?
Able to hear me now, sir.
Okay, good. The charge alleges that on April the 11th, 2025, in Fayette Township, he obstructed official business.
Based on the organization here,
The charge says that he, without the right to do so, obstructed, delayed, or prevented a public official in doing an unauthorized act.
Orada ben yanlış anlaşıldım. Beni kaçtı olarak işaretledi de ben orada kaçmadım.
Okay, there was a misunderstanding there. I didn't run away from the scene.
Okay, tell him I'm going to take that as a not guilty plea.
Evet, orada hata yaptım taraf. Ben ileri gitmek istediğini zannettim. Ben öyle de söyleyip zannettim. İleri gittim ve hata yaptım zaten.
That's correct. I just made a mistake. I thought he said to proceed, and I did.
Does he want me to appoint a lawyer for him?
Gerek yok.
No need.
Does he have the money to hire a lawyer?
Yok, şu an pek durum yok.
No. I'm not financially well right now.
Does he have a job?
Buyurun. Yok, şu an çalışmıyorum.
No, I'm currently unemployed.
I'm going to appoint a lawyer, Mr. Stratton, to represent him.
Olur, teşekkür ederim.
I should also tell him I've been informed that ICE has a holder on him.
Bana haber verildi diyor. Ay, size tutma kararı varmış.
Bir suç işlemedim ama.
Yes, but I didn't commit a crime.
Okay. We'll set it for a hearing. What's the state's position on bond?
The state would ask for a $5,000 cash surety bond.
Whatever the state there, as a result of this matter, we probably need to give them cash security.
Okay. They may take him anyway. I'm going to set bond. Huh?
They do.
We had another case where they just took him.
Yeah.
Like same day.
I'm going to set bond at $5,000 cash for surety. And
Hiçbir suç işlemedim ama neden kontrol edeceğim? Şu an pek durumum da yok zaten.
so I'm entering a not guilty plea, and let's set it, probably should set a pretty quick hearing date.
Sorry, Your Honor.
He wants a Monday or Friday hearing date.
Either's fine with us.
Okay. We can put it on the docket. Actually, Monday's not bad for the 14th, Monday. You can tell him his case will come back to court this coming Monday. Can you stay on the line and interpret for his lawyer? He can go to a private room where he can talk to the client without being in open court?
Sure, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So April 14th, 10 o'clock will be the next hearing. That's Missy's phone.
Your Honor, State of Ohio versus Otis L. Sexton, case number CRB 24770, CRB 24539A and B. He was to report by 11 for jail today, and he has reported.
Okay. So let's let him know, he's got a review hearing on May the 9th. So if somebody can let him know that. 9 o'clock is review hearing, May 9th.
State of Ohio versus Patrick S. Jones, case number TRC 19378, A, B, and C.
All right, this is Mr. Smith.
Good. Just knocked out? Yeah, I got to finish paying the fines. Got to get service done.
Judge, I just spoke with my client, excuse me, he said because community service is completed, he does still owe some fines to the court.
Okay.
And I advise that if he would want to work those off, he could schedule extra community service or make payments, but he intends to get those taken care of.
What about RRG? Are you still going there?
I am. I'm not sure where she's at.
Okay, I need a report from them, and we can change this to just a review hearing.
Okay, be fine, Judge, thank you.
No, it's 10.
Are Fridays better, or is it average?
Fridays are better.
Okay. May 23rd.
May 20 what, I'm sorry.
3, May 23rd. 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
The report, do you want me to have her like message you or fax you or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Either way. Just-
Okay.
They know how to get in touch with me if they do.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Cosmic Gomez, case number CRB 24416.
Okay, I have this as Tyler Smith's case. See here?
Tyler Smith is not sitting, Your Honor. It's set for sentencing.
Do you have a report with you, or?
No, I don't.
You have been going to OVP.
Yeah.
Are you still going there?
Yes, sir.
Is Brianna still here, or?
I think it's Tyler's case, but I'm here.
Yeah, she does have it. Okay, this has been, we've continued this for quite a while, so I think we should just go ahead and sentence him on this. He's been going to OVP. He's already pled. I just, it was when I was delaying sentencing, letting him attend treatment. So he's done that. Anything you want to tell me, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, because you've done pretty well on treatment, I'll only make the fine $50. Order you to pay court costs, 30 days in jail suspended. I'm going to order that you stay out of Walmart.
Yes, Your Honor.
Continue with your treatment at ODP. And I'll set your next hearing. It'll be a review. May 27th. That's a Tuesday, so that's a little unusual because we usually don't have court on on Tuesdays, but May 27th is a court date that week because of Memorial Day on Monday. See Mr. Major before you leave in probation to the left.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Belinda Thorne, case number CRB 24624, CRB 21753.
Okay, Belinda Fuller is not here. She was at Southern Hope.
Just 1 second. I'm sorry, Your Honor. She left Southern Hope.
Right, so I issue a warrant for her. She was on an OR bond.
State of Ohio recalls Raphael Sanders, case number CRB 24620.
Mr. Sanders is at ODP.
Yes, Your Honor. He is, I did not have a report for him. I did not know he was going to be here today, but the last report I got for him was compliant, and he had an appointment today at 11 o'clock, which he'll have to reschedule. But he is doing better with outpatient.
All right. And you still have community service you need to get done.
Yes, all right. Actually, I did 10 hours at the mission, but I had them call the probation officer, which they haven't contacted him yet, but he gave me a paper, so when I go back to see them, the hours I did complete, I'm gonna have them write down.
Okay.
But yes.
All right, I'll set your next hearing, May 23rd, 9 o'clock.
Wednesday.
Continue what you're doing.
Thank you.
May 23rd, get your community service done.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're finished, right?
Okay, court's adjourned. 5 after 12, that's close to a record.